Yes, today I will show you the AI translation scheduler. This is the translation hub where you can choose your settings. For example, you can choose the language you want to translate it to. You can choose the input collection, the output collection. There's a preview translation, a bulk run translation. You have like advanced settings, and here in advanced settings you can choose the product type that you can assign it to. We use an LLM that reads your product description and chooses the best corresponding product type. So, for example, you can have Halloween, knitted sweaters for women, skirts for women, accessories. But also, you can then choose the price management. So, you can change the price, the selling price, the comparative price within this system. So, say you want to change the selling price only, and only the selling price for products that have a price between these price ranges. Then it will also, of course, translate everything, but only change the price for that specific price range. But currently, we're just going to show you how it works without this. We just choose here all products, but then you can also have a price adjustment. So, say you want to translate, or you want to not translate but change the selling price. Then you can say, okay, I want to have only want the LLM or want the code only to change the selling price for and only multiply it. So, say for example, we have a selling price of 99 euros. Just want to multiply it by two, and we want to, for example, enable price rounding. So it instead of 99 becoming 198, it becomes 200. So you have certain options. What we do in this situation, we do none. What we want to do is create a compare price. So, for example, it's possible that you have a new product that doesn't have a compare price yet. Then you can create a compare price, and you can say auto set compare price as a multiple of the selling price. So, say that your selling price is 99 euros, and you don't have a compare price to not set yet. So, the compare price is like zero or is not there. Then you can create a compare price and set this compare price to say 200 euros. So either you can just multiply it and do not enable price rounding, but I rather want to have the price rounding there. So the 99 euros, for example, becomes 200 euros for compare price at least. You can also, of course, I'm not going to use this for the example, but you can also use the user content prompts and some description prompts we have as well. So you can, for example, change the introduction, the opening, the product benefits, and you can use your own elements in here. We also have system prompts. We do not advise to change this, but this will change the format more radically and make sure that your output is something that to your own structure or to your own liking. We included it so you are still able to really change everything to your own standards. But you can see in the front end, this like for the test run, you can see the product title, the translation results for the product description. We have a product type, product URLs like the product handle, the product variants, of course, for the colors and the sizes, and the pricing. And then you also have product layout configuration. What is this? This is like some people, of course, like a different product layout. I always use this. So I have a product title, a short introduction, a product image, a product advantages, another image, and a call to action. But of course, you can also say, okay, I want to have this sequence. We have fixed the product title and the call to action as we believe that's the most efficient way of showcasing your product by starting with a product title and ending with a call to action. So we just keep our own. We can just reset it as well. So we can reset layout and it goes back to the basic. We of course have also like the languages here. Most of the time I like to translate it to a language that I support. Of I my target store is into. So say that I always translate my products to Spanish because I sell in a Spanish country, a Spanish speaking country. then for example it's smart to choose Spanish here. Then if you have, for example, maybe Germany that you most of the time sell your products to, then it's smart to favorite Germany here. So when you choose target language, it ends at the top and you don't have to find it all the time. Also, we have a scheduler. This is like the same as the main translation, only it makes sure that you can say, okay, I want to translate the homepage collection. I want to make sure that it moves to the hydrogen collection. My target language is Germany. We also have the advanced settings in here. So say that I want to say to compare price or something, you can add it in here, and then you have a schedule time. It's like a schedule time for a one-time run. We also have the recurring schedule, and here it becomes very interesting because it's for some people, of course, very interesting to have a translation to be set for every Monday at 9 a.m. So, for example, your team can fix on uh, posting or making the ad creatives, making the campaigns. You have like if you have do a lot of translation or enhancing or finding products, you of course have a tight schedule to work with. You have the teams. You have probably have team members around you that probably even do the translation or the product descriptions and everything. And make sure by having a time set and a schedule, we always have make sure that we already have everything done for the new team member or the new task or the new automation to pick it up. Um, They have a dashboard. This is just some data that we have ran for our own testing sake. So we have, say, a hydrogen collection that we ran, success, 5 products that we translated to English here. That's 8 products. Here we canceled it, so it's now filled. And you have some other data. We can export it. Now we have an export here. And then we have also the billing part. And for example, if you translated them to Germany, so I can show you how one product looks. We already translated this. So you see an image. So yes, so what I said, you see an image and you see another image and you call to action. So what you see here, for example, we experience mountain luxury redefined, where exclusivity meets unforgettable thrills. So that's quite a enticing title that we have. And then, of course, we always have a name and a specific product as a product title, so we can easily find it and it's clear what it actually is. What we do is we, for example, for the sake of the explanation, I'm going to remove this because we want to show you how it works if we only have a limited amount of data. So say this snowboard is very fast and very agile, makes you become the best snowboarder of the piste. So sounds like a very good snowboard. We have, for example, cut or size. Let's say size here. Most of the time we have sizes. We have the colors, and we do not have, I guess, a comparative price. But well, we've compared price with this price. But say we want to put it on 0, so we find out how it actually works. So we're currently translating the Liam snowboard. This Liam snowboard is already in this collection. So we have already multiple ones, but say we don't call it Liam Snow, we call it just snowboard blue. So we have a snowboard blue here. We have the other ones that are already correct, but say we're gonna translate then homepage to hydrogen. We choose here homepage. We choose hydrogen, and we want to have the language say say German. Then we do preview translation. Then we see this is going to be translated on the front end, but nothing is actually going to be applied. So the test translation is not going to be applied. But what we can do, we can run the bulk translation, the full translation, and this is actually going to be applied right now. So we have the translation in here, what's going to be shown. Some things loading. You see the starting bulk translation, making sure that every product inside the collection is going to be translated. So you see now that the result came up. We have, for example, colors. Let's start with the top part, actually. We have a snowbird blue. Now it's got translated into Fiona snowbird in blau. That is, of course, German. We had the snowboard is very fast and very agile, makes you become the best snowboarder of the piste. And now we have like a fully enhanced German version. What actual meaning of this translation is, well, I will not dive deeper in, but actually it's very focused on the product it is. So it reads that it is a snowboard, it reads that it's very fast, and it will focus on a specific target audience, making sure that it has an enticing title, a good short introduction, some product advantages with bullet points, another image, and there an image, and a call to action. It's one of the better working formats, I believe, for e-commerce. So then you have the product type. So as we have a limited amount of product types in the list, especially for snowboards, it reads that it can best be fitted by accessories, and I believe that's correct. So the LLM reads this, the AI reads this, and then you have the product URL. So now Liam Liquid Snowboard Tish is translated, so it's fitting more to the target audience, the German audience, and then you have all the colors that are translated, and you have the sizes, of course. We didn't choose to do the compare price part, but otherwise we would see here 1500 if we did rounding. If we didn't do the rounding, we just saw a multiplier of 2 of the selling price here. So now, okay, then of course it's nice and interesting to see how it actually looks. But of course, how does it actually look for the bulk run? So we see already, we see 3 here and 5 here. So the bulk run is still running. But we saw then that it's moving the products from one collection to the other collection. So we see now 5 and 3, but if I refresh it later, we will probably see 6 2 or already maybe 8 0, because then the products are going to be moved from one collection to the other one. This makes sure that now you see 6 and 2. This makes sure that we do not, like, if you have, for example, scheduled runs, we do not schedule it again, or we do not run it again in the next schedule. So we go to the collection, we say, okay, we have all these examples, and so for example, now you see it's beautiful in German. um you have the collection here. It These ones didn't have, let's go to Snowbird and Bleu. So now you see this is the one, Fiona. So Fiona became Snowbird and Blau. The Größe, so the size became Größe. The color became Farbe, and everything was properly translated. You can also preview it. Let's preview it. So we see it here. We erleben die Pisten wie nie zuvor. Yeah, so yeah, to my opinion, it looks beautiful. We have product advantages. We have 4 bullet points there, and we have a call to action. We have, of course, the related products, but they're not important for now. But yeah, so we have a beautiful enhanced translation, and we can do this for every product that we have in like a time that is like hasn't been seen before, cannot be reached by humans, by users. So this automation is made for you, for the someone who has a lot of translations or doesn't know where to start, and has this way has a good and clean way to run translations, schedule them. So say like I'm going to schedule this, then I'm going to schedule to German, and we do it like maybe a custom Quant expression if you are experienced in Quant expressions, but you can also say I'm doing a daily run. I want to translate it every time at 9 a.m. UTC Eastern Time, depending on your area, and we want to create a recurring schedule. And now you see, we are creating a recurring schedule. So every day at 9 a.m. From this collection to this collection, and translation to German, to the language in German, is going to be run for that collection. So it's good. This is of course very handy if you have multiple automations, which I have and also will be including later as well. for other modules or for other applications. For example, if you have an automatic import, if you have an automatic translation, if you have an automatic campaign creation, then everything is really, if you have certain steps. But if you also have team members, for example, if you have someone who every Monday does the campaign creation, or every Monday someone does um, dispute handling, or looks at a certain collection to make sure if everything is done, if everything is moved to the right collection every time, it's way more easy for your team members to follow the certain steps and to focus on a certain collection, for example. So now the next team member can pick up and go to the collection, check maybe your work if you want to check it, but I wouldn't say that's needed. You see, everything is beautiful looking. We have like another product here. Beautiful product advantages that have been made. The images are there. Looks very good on the preview as well. And I think this is the best way to really make sure that you can work fast, work with high quality, and make sure that you really get the profit and the success that you want. So if you have any more questions about how the system works or needs a little bit more explanation, reach out to me or my team, and then we can help you and advise you what the best strategy would be for you to work with. Maybe you can help you with some other automations that we have. We will be rolling those out as well in the future. But maybe we can already help you make sure that we got more. We can help you maybe with some tips, some more automation, implement them for you in discussion. So if you have any situations or problems or questions, please reach out.